What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy right here, man. It is MMA Reloaded. And we are live and direct right here, man, for a very special episode. It is the 60th episode of MMA Reloaded Raw Talk. Now, for fans who have been following me for a long time, you guys know that I have two shows on the mic, which is to present and introduce rising stars and regional talent to you guys. And Real Talk, which is where they elevate and which is where the conversation gets a bit more in depth, a bit more real, and a lot bigger guests. No disrespect, but bigger name, more notable guys go on Real Talk. So today, folks, episode 60. And I know what you guys are thinking. For those who haven't seen my posts on Instagram leading up to this, or my story on my Instagram story, this show tonight is to introduce you guys to the world of professional wrestling. Now, as combat sports fans, most combat sports fans do get exposed first time by pro wrestling. And pro wrestling, you'll be like, the first thing you'll say is, oh shit, WWE or WWF. And we'll say, yeah. But folks, there's about 60 years or maybe 70 now, close to that, of professional wrestling history. Pro wrestling is filled with politics. It's filled with a lot more than what you see on the screen, right? And tonight, I am pleasured to be joined by two guys who I respect a lot, two guys who respect me as much as I do them, two guys who just celebrated the 2-year anniversary of their show, the Dirty Heelz podcast. It's not your average effing show. It is, a great show of, if you want to know professional wrestling, different topics, different views, different takes. They cross over with different shows, and we're gonna get their thoughts and get down to business about them, about the industry, and really, if you're not a pro wrestling fan, stay tuned on this one, yeah, folks, because it's gonna be some hot shit in this one, in this show. We're gonna do the particulars right now with the Dirty Heelz, folks, and stay tuned, man. Don't go anywhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are live and direct for episode 60 of MMA Reloaded Raw Talk. And the Dirty Heelz podcast, folks, a professional wrestling show, will be joining me on this one, man. If you're just joining me, thank you so much for joining me. And like I said, if you didn't catch the little bit before I went to do the particulars and invite them to the show, pro wrestling, folks, has been looked on very frowned upon, for years, because has been frowned upon for years because it's one of those things that really, really take to the really take to the world and in a very mixed way because the entertainment part of it, plus the action, it attracts fans. It brings fans into a new level of appreciation for what these athletes do in the ring. Over the years, man, since I've been watching it since '97, we've seen some real shit go down, man, in the ring in a steel cage match. Them going on to play the games. It's always been a very eye-catching industry to be in, but professional wrestling is something which goes way beyond what we see in the ring. It's something which has its own life outside the ring. It's something where, if you're a follower, if you're a fan of professional wrestling, you will know how you'll know what I'm talking about. From Dark Side of the Ring, the documentary, or Beyond the Mat, which was the documentary in the WWF about how they work and how and the steroids and the drug allegations and things like that. The spots that go on in the ring. So a spot is like a sequence between two wrestlers in the ring. It's like an attractive sequence involving either weapons or say a move, either a move which will make the fans jaw drop, basically. So I'm gonna get into this with the Dirty Heel tonight. It's only going to be one Dirty Heel actually joining me, folks. They just said that to me, so I'm anticipating this one, folks. Myself being the 60th show, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to do this show and kick it off for you guys. I can't wait to really bring a new aspect of what I do as MMA Reloaded to you guys, because being MMA Reloaded, yeah, man, I do MMA. Combat sports is my passion, my profession. It's what I do. It's what I love to do. It's what I love to present about and do shows on. But with pro wrestling, and I'm not only doing this out of the respect I have for the Dirty Heels podcast, but I'm doing this for just the respect I have as a fan of pro wrestling, as a fan of wrestling since I was a kid. I've always wanted to do a show to talk about professional wrestling. So it's a win-win for myself. It's a win-win for you fans because you get to tune in to watch it. And I can't wait to do it for you guys, man. So we're about to hit up live in about 5 minutes, folks. If you're not watching tonight, folks, UFC 268 is live and direct, folks. The prelims kick off in 5 minutes as well on UFC Fight Pass. Then the ESPN prelims, or if you're in the UK, the BT Sport prelims kick off at midnight, about 1 a.m. Then you got the main card kicking off about 4 o'clock, I think, or 3 o'clock on the main show. So it's going to be a very, very, very fun night to watch combat sports tonight. You got boxing, you got Canelo Alvarez against Caleb Plant. Bad blood, no mercy, and no nonsense going into that one. Tonight in UFC 268, you got Kamaru Usman defending the welterweight championship against Colby Covington. And then, when you see that fight and you see the rematch, it's a rematch now, number 2. And going from the first fight, which ended with Kamaru Usman dropping and finishing Colby Covington. This is not going to be for the faint-hearted. This is not going to be just for, just a show. This is going to be some real shit. And I'm not placating the other fights. You got Weili Zhang challenging Rose Namajunas to possibly regain the strawweight championship of the world. You got Frankie Edgar and Marlon Vera. And you got Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje kicking off the main card on the prelims, you got Alex Pereira, one of the most anticipated debuts in UFC history, if you're asking me, just by that man's reputation and who that man is. He is an absolute don, G. And I am so excited to see that man fight tonight, bro. In UFC, it's gonna be fucking amazing, bro. Literally, it's gonna be amazing to watch Alex Pereira fight in the UFC. And then you have Ian Gary, yeah, folks, and Ian Gary is the Cage Warriors champion at the moment, and that Cage Warriors title-winning fight is what brought the attention of the UFC to signing Ian Gary, and I'm excited to see I'm excited to see what Ian Gary brings into the octagon against Jordan Williams tonight, folks, and it's going to be a great night fight. It's going to be a night which, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's going to go down tonight. And man, it's shaking, bro. It's got me shaking just thinking about it. Yeah, it's got me shaking because last night Bellator, we crowned a new Bellator lightweight champion. And, a lot of action last night, Bellator 270. So I am actually buzzing for tonight, UFC 268, and I'm buzzing to see what transpires in the championship fights and what transpires in the prelims. There's a lot of build up in that one. So, folks, the Dirty Heelz are ready, and we are just about live and direct to get on, man. Let's do this. Yo, what's going on, brother? Big brother.
What's shaking, boy?
What's going on, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I appreciate you, man.
Man, I appreciate you guys, man, coming on. You're getting that camera sorted, brother. Thanks.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming, man. So thank you, bro. You already know, man.
Yeah, I know the vibe, man.
Yeah, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce the man on the other side of the screen, good brother Bo, one half of the Dirty Heelz podcast, folks. You already know the vibe. It's live and direct. Shout out to his partner, Kenneth Stones, Kofi Weaston. Man, you know what, Bo, bro, I've been following you guys for a long time. You guys been following me for a long time. So there's no need to say thank you, brother. It's just that respect that I got for you guys. You know what I mean? So, bro, I've been a pro wrestling fan since '97. Yeah, so a hot minute. Yeah, and how did it start for you guys, bro? How did the Dirty Heelz actually get together in the beginning?
Man, it's been. I mean, me and my co-host, Kenneth Stones. Many people think we've been friends since we was kids. Nah, we only been friends for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I had to get him into wrestling. He's more of a battle rap kind of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? He watches battle rap. I watch battle rap, but wrestling has always been my thing. I've always been an independent fan as far as going to independent matches. You know what I'm saying? Going to watch other wrestlers. I got him into it. So when he got into it, I couldn't make it, you know what I'm saying, due to certain family circumstances and stuff like that. But once we got together, man, it was like, yo, fuck it, let's fuck everything up, man. And and that's how it became, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was going to events for all 5 boroughs. We from New York, you know what I'm saying? So we was going to Long Island, Brooklyn, Queens, you know what I'm saying, Manhattan, to nothing but wrestling events to a point where people knew who we were, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it was like, it came at the right time, as far as podcasting, we couldn't get into a certain spot. So we lied and told them that we was going to review the event. Review the event, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Which that was a good thing about us. Every time we went somewhere, we always had pictures, footage, and all that shit. So it was nothing great at Instagram the next day and bada bing, bada boom. Dirty Heelz, man, you know what I'm saying?
Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah, you know I'm saying? You could tell we from the street and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we love what we love, man, you know what I'm saying? And wrestling is that thing we love, you feel me? You know?
That's it, man. You gotta love what you do, man. Bro, it doesn't even matter where you from, man. You know, shit, like look at the way we come across.
Yeah.
You know, this ain't no pussy shit up in here, bro. This is real shit. You know?
Nah, yo, I've been locked down. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I had niggas in jail watching wrestling, so I know I was good. You know what I'm saying? I was good. You feel me? I got some of the big homies. Well, we got some of the big homies in the hood coming to us, telling us about wrestling shit. So it's kind of a good thing to see what we have done. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? To bridge certain gaps. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't know was black people involved with podcasting, with wrestling podcasts. You know, we just went out on a limb, and now look at the community now. It's big as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. And you guys are contributing to that community. You know?
Yeah, we contributing all right. Smoking bud and shit.
Hell yeah. Come on, man. It wouldn't be a 30 Heelz podcast, bro, if you didn't like that shit. You know,
yeah, man.
But bro, both that's the thing, right? Is that you got social media, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, and this is where a lot of people, especially in pro wrestling, voice their opinions. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you know, and this is why I think, you know, did social media, bro, and reading a lot of shit motivate you to do a podcast even more, bro, to get your voice out there as well.
Well, you know, for us, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We just want to be ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't really get into, you know, Twitter, Instagram beef and shit like that. You know, when niggas be beefing it, we don't do all none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we'll beat the shit out of y'all. I'm just saying, that's not us, man. We came to, you know, promote. You know what I'm saying? Mingle, network. We not with the beef and shit like that. And every day we see people getting into this, getting into that, losing friends, losing all. Nah, man, that's not us, man. We just want to do our thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's just podcast, go to wrestling events, you know what I'm saying? And just network, communicate. Like, you've been one of our day one followers, man. I don't got no fucking problem with you. And I'm pretty sure you don't got no fucking problem with me. Listen, man. I learned a lot from you over the past 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, I don't watch MMA, but I've been, you know, again, having friends in this business kept me on my ones and twos, you know what I'm saying? There's a fight going on tonight, man, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Like, I've been on it, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. Our biggest thing is to network, meet people, man, and just bridge the gap, man, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And that's what social media is for, bridging the gap, networking, you know what I'm saying? No matter what race, no matter what gender, no matter what sport, no matter, you know what I'm saying? Let's all be friends, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know, both, like, I don't know if it's just me. Yeah, but so basically, you know, they do this community shit on Facebook, right? Where you have like all these groups, discussions, the whole joint. And you know, some of these guys, but I can't help but read the comments. I can't help but see the comments. I can't help but read some of the shit that they posted. I'll be like, bro, you
those suckers. Those are the suckers. Yo, those are the suckers. Those are the suckers that don't know how to level up, that don't know how to change the channel, that don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's let me tell you something. Even in wrestling, man, these marks out here, these busters and all that shit, they go so hard for one company, not knowing it's multiple companies out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You feel me? It's multiple wrestling companies out there. You feel me? If you don't like what this promotion is doing, man, change the channel. For me, wrestling is on 7 days a motherfucking week. You know what I'm saying? So that's real shit. That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? I never want to be the one to complain, because that's not That's not what Dirty Heelz do. You know what I'm saying? We don't complain, my nigga. We just do what we fucking do, and that's just watch wrestling. Feel me? Talk about it. Feel me? Network, communicate. These niggas I be talking, man, that's what they do. They talk until you meet a nigga in real life. You feel me? What happened to the talking right then and there? Again, that's not our style, man. Our style is just again meet cool motherfuckers like you, boy.
That's it, 100%, 100, boy. And but that's the thing, though, right? Is that even with me, bro, and I'm sure with you guys as well, is that you can't help but read some of your comments, right? And you see bad comments, you see good comments, you see the marks, the busters, the the casual fans that say just talk that bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, does that do you let that? Do you guys let that affect you, or do you just wipe it off? Like, man, that is your opinion.
I'm gonna be honest. We love the comments. We love the comments. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We love the comments. We just don't like them, and we just don't comment back. We just want to see how long people will go on with this, that, she said or she say shit. We love the comments, man. We're here for the comments, with popcorn and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We just don't get into the comments. That's one thing. We don't. We're here to post and see what motherfuckers say. You know what I'm saying? Now, personally, if we have some motherfuckers that tag us, mention this in the comments, we still don't fucking comment. Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not with that shit, man. We're not with, and first of all, I'm not dealing with a fucking snot-nosed punk nerd motherfucker behind a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be arguing with probably 12-year-olds. I'm not trying to argue with no 12-year-old behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real... and again, that's what I be seeing. A lot of motherfuckers argue with people that's young, old, that don't know. Nah, man, just drop your comment and go. That's it, man. Don't lose no sleep over what a motherfucker comment.
No, you're right. You're right, man. I mean, that's where I guess, I mean, no shit, bro. I mean, this is where I've gone wrong at some stages, because I do respond to shit like that, and maybe I shouldn't, and, all that. But both, like when somebody if the comments are personal, like if they try, get under your skin on purpose, yeah, that's when I respond. But if it's business, then I'm cool.
I would tell you one thing, what I learned, man. If motherfuckers post shit on a comment on your shit, you go to sleep and you wake up the next day and they're still mad, that means you did something right, brother. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's been times where I done went to sleep on a post, woke up the next day, niggas still, you did something right. This is when you post shit next month. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a method, man. It's a method, man. If you're not first, you're not last. If people not hitting, you're not doing that right, man. Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? You're doing what you love to do, and that's MMA. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I learned. I learned from day one. Be yourself, man. Smoking and cursing, talking wrestling. That's my shit. How you think we got this big? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, boy. Now, but that's why I always, you know what, bro, man. That's why I do this. That's why I do what I do, man. Because I fucking, I love to curse. I love to drink on the job, and I love to smoke on the job. Just be myself, bro. Because you're right, 100%.
Yo, yeah. you gonna see people jack your style. You gonna see people, you know what I'm saying? That means you doing something right. Just know you're the originator. Ain't nobody can top what you doing. You know what I'm saying? I see a couple MMA pages out there. Shout out to my son KJIQ. I got big respect for that dude. I don't know if you know who that dude is, but KJIQ, he's also okay. Again, I know a few MMA pages, man. It's dudes that, you know what I'm saying? It's dudes that I pay attention to. It's dudes I know that they're good, and they're good, man. You feel me? And again, nobody's doing what they're doing. So for all the marks out there, let them talk, man.
Yeah, 100. 100, boy. And oh shit, Dirty Heelz. It's going. Fuck. Folks, we're gonna be right back.
My apologies. I beat it. It's Saturday. That's the homies calling again, and that's another thing I want to explain to people, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people that podcast and made it their whole motherfucking life. I didn't see people quit their jobs. You know what I'm saying? And people, invest their whole time in a podcast. And when you stop having fun, you know what I'm saying? That's when it's time to quit. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, man. You feel me? Like, again, I podcast and all that. Again, if I can't do, and that's why I love my co-host. Shout out to King of Stones Coffee Weekend. Because again, man, if I can't do one, if I want to be outside in the streets, he got me down. He'll hold me down. If he got, you know what I'm saying, the kids, I got him. If we're able to be on it together, we're able to be on it together. Again, if you're doing something, you know what I'm saying, you got to have communication and you got to love what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, I done seen motherfuckers stop what the fuck they're doing. You know what I'm saying? For podcasting, and it don't do nothing for you, man. It don't do nothing. It don't. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Look, right after I get off with you, man, I'm going to hit the streets. Nigga, it ain't nothing. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm like, what you see with us is what you get. You know what I'm saying? And again, a lot of podcasters, you know what I'm saying? You'll be your motherfucking self. People might not like you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. It is what it is.
Both, when we get down to business, what was your first exposure to pro wrestling, bro? As a pro wrestling podcaster, what was your first exposure to the industry?
As growing up, how did I fall in love with wrestling? Yes, man, I tell this story no matter where I'm at. It had to be Undertaker versus King Mabel, casket match. You know what I'm saying? This is Attitude Era and shit like that. Well, no, New Generation era, then Attitude Era. But I was a big fan of Undertaker back in the day, man. And it was the lights, the costume, you know what I'm saying? That caught me. And this was the early 90s, you know what I'm saying?
94.
So I've been a fan. Like, I had toys, action figures. Look.
Hell shit.
Got a Sasha Banks action figure right here. Look, Triple H, you know what I'm saying? I got action figures, man. You know what I'm saying? Look. Chris Jericho.
A little bit of bubbly.
Hey, yo, you feel me? Hold on.
Hold
on.
Oh, shit.
Black man doing with the lucha mask, man.
Come on, man. The blue people lucha mask.
But again, man, it was the costumes, the alter egos, the attitude. Like, it's the moves that caught me with wrestling, and ever since then, I've been a fan, man. Now since I got older, I'm a fan of Bret Hart, Arn Anderson. Like, I like, I'm a technical person. You feel me? I love technical wrestling, man. I love beat your ass, I'll make you submit kind of wrestling. That's my kind of dude. Yo, believe it or not, Chris Benoit. You know what I'm saying? Despite his whole situation, Chris Benoit was a beast. Chris Benoit was a fucking beast, man. Chris Benoit was a fucking beast, nigga. Niggas don't want to speak his name. We understand, but he was a motherfucking beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I understand why they didn't want us to, why they didn't speak Chris Benoit's name ever again. But at the end of the day, bro, there's no discounting what he did for professional wrestling as straight from WCW. Yeah, bro. Till when he joined in 2000 with the Radicals, and then
see, and this is my thing about wrestling. It's a lot of motherfuckers that did worse in wrestling that they helped sweep under the rug. You know what I'm saying? And again, don't want to be that kind of motherfucker where I just shame Chris Benoit, my nigga. Because, Jimmy Snooker killed this whole bitch. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, it's mad. He got off until he died. You know what I'm saying? It's mad shit that shit happen in wrestling. It just motherfuckers, they choose who they want on top. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is why mutual, man. If I don't like the promotion, how they do the wrestler, change the channel, man.
But both, you could say the same thing about Scott Hall, right? Yeah.
That's my boy.
And Scott, I know, but I love Scott Hall, but I love Scott Hall when I was a kid, when he was Razor. You know, but you could say the same thing with him as well, right? You could put him in the same category with Snooker and Benoit. Even though he never killed anyone in the ring, yeah, he was, you know, he had that persona of the alcoholic, and they tried to make it real. What was going on in real life? I don't know if you're watching WCW in the late nights.
Yeah.
And he had that gimmick where he used to come to the ring drunk.
Yeah, I remember. I'm be honest with you, man. And that's another thing I don't really like about professional wrestling. Well, sports entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Well, wrestling, either way, the sport. I don't like how some people's lives, real life dramas are dragged in on TV or to the business. That's what kills a lot of wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't like that where their personal demons are played out on TV. That's how you kill a character even more and more. Yes, it is good shit. Yes, there are ratings. Yes, there are ratings. There are the demographics and shit like that. But come on, bro. At the end of the day, when you done drag my whole life on TV through wrestling, what do I go back home to? A shitty ass life, right?
Yep.
You know, some people make it, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? With Scott Hall, to be honest with you, it wasn't the Click, Triple H, and all of them that helped him out. It was DDP. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It wasn't the niggas that he was making bread with, too sweet. You know what I'm saying? It was DDP. Shout out to DDP. Bang. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He got bad niggas, you know, back on the right track. Jake the Snake. It wasn't the motherfuckers that you was riding the town with, going hammer with. You know what I'm saying? Suck it, you feel me? You know, I don't know, man. That's the only thing I don't like about professional wrestling, man. Even, you know, even from the small leagues to the big leagues, sometimes people's lives are dragged on. You know what I'm saying?
And I wanted to talk to you about that, Bo, because like you see it now, right? And what we fast forwarding from the Scott Hall days, we fast forward what, like 20 odd years? Yeah, bro. And we saw it. I mean, I saw it on Rampage with Eddie Kingston and CM Punk. You see it with Moose. You see it with a lot of guys now, you know.
CM Punk is a bitch. CM Punk is a whole bitch. CM Punk is a whole bitch. I'm gonna keep it stacked, man. CM Punk is a whole bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, number one, shout out to Daniel Bryanson. So I don't know if I ever said this on camera, man. Yeah. Ever since Daniel Bryanson came back to went to AEW, he has wrestled every motherfucking week. Not CM Punk, man. Fuck you, come back for, nigga.
Oh, like CM Punk, bro. When I saw him in the first match with Darby Allin, yeah, bro. And I'll be honest with you right now, I didn't think a lot of it, bro.
Nah, y'all be honest with you. Darby Allin could have whipped his ass, man. Darby Allin could have whipped his ass, man.
He was whipping his ass the whole match, and all Punk did was GTS at the end and 1, 2, 3. You know, so it's like they kind of did Darby dirty, bro. Yeah.
See, he can't hang. CM Punk cannot hang with this new generation. I don't give a fuck, man. Yep. Look. Bobby Fish is close to his age, but Bobby Fish stayed in the ring. Bobby Fish whipped that ass, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby Fish was good, bro. Bobby Fish was so good right now. Yeah. And I think AEW, bro, was the right move for Fish. Because, bro, NXT, he wasn't after Undisputed Era disbanded. He wasn't going anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
So AEW, at least they found him that spot now, turning him heel, and then going up against CM Punk. He looked real good.
I mean, I'm gonna keep the stack, man. A lot of these dudes now, they're dope, man. Until they put on TV, until they're given a script and shit like that, until shit is predetermined, even more to what it is. Yep. You know what I'm saying? that's when the downfall comes of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Being put on TV or not letting them be themselves, being put on TV. This is Bobby Fish. This is the Bobby Fish I know from ROH. Kyle O'Reilly. His contract is set to expire in December. Will we see Kyle O'Reilly back? I mean, with the boys, I first of all, I don't care where Kyle goes. He's good on any block. He's good on any block. You feel me? Except in NXT 2 more, because I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
No,
I don't know what the fuck. Yo, I'm sorry, man, but I'm not there. Throw that shit away. That shit away, man. I don't know. I'm Triple H. I feel bad for you wherever you at, man. Call me. I got better ideas, man. It's just a lot going on, man. And it's like, yo, good thing the wrestling world is where it's at now, where people can eat. You know what I'm saying? Other people might not be able to, do what they want or live how they want, but the wrestling world is big enough for everybody to eat, man, because WWE, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You're a multi-million billion-dollar corporation, and you're talking about budget cuts?
Man.
Budget cuts.
Man, if you see the recent list of releases, bro, I saw that right now. That pissed me off, bro. I'm gonna be real right now.
Look, you should have let Keith Lee go a long time ago. Karrion Kross was never supposed to sign. A lot of motherfuckers was like, first of all, how the fuck is Paige still signed? Paige.
Yeah, cool.
Wait, how is Paige still? That's my thing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? How is Paige signed throughout 71 releases? Damn it, 100, 200 releases. How is she still signed? The porno movies.
When was the last time Paige even stepped into a WWE arena? Yeah, bro. She got injured that time in the house show. After that, bro, yeah, you just saw her career just go down. They should have got rid of her straight up.
How is she still signed?
Bro, look, bro. Like Karrion Kross, yeah, is the perfect example of a guy who has the media. Yeah, my NXT, he was so hot, bro. Yeah, the crowd was responding. The whole joint during his title reign, the thing with Scarlett, bro. They should have carried that shit over to the main roster.
Nah. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Karrion Kross should have never signed to NXT. He should have never signed in the beginning. That's my thing. He's one of them people where, yo, you can't, man. And he tried. That's the shit. He tried, man. Then he got signed. They was already booing him. If you notice, they was already booing him at NXT. Yeah. Then again, they brought him up. Got rid of Scarlett. That's the whole fucking thing. That's the whole thing that makes him Scarlett. What the fuck? You know what? Hey, man. Hey, good to see you go, man. It's a lot of motherfuckers should have never signed, bro. Keith Lee, he should have never been brought up that. First of all, Pete Dunne. If anybody that is being overlooked,
Pete Dunne, 100%.
Motherfucking Dunne.
Wait, 100%. Come on, man.
And he resigned again. If anybody's that's being overlooked, it's Pete Dunne. You know what I'm saying? So Dennis Cesaro. Feel me? Yo, send him to NXT UK. Send him to UK, man. You feel me? Like, come on, man. I don't know, man. Listen, I changed the channel, bro. You see my blood pressure, right? My blood pressure gets up, man.
This is what this is about, bro. This is what this is about, bro. Because, bro, like, come on, man. If Karrion Kross, if you didn't want Karrion Kross to sign with NXT, where would you have put Kross, coming into the main show? Would you have just moved him to AEW? Would you have put him in Ring of Honor? Would you have put him in Impact? He was at Impact, bro. He was Killer Kross in Impact. Yeah. He should have stayed in Impact.
Yeah. You know why? Do you know why he should have stayed in Impact, MLW? You know why? Because he would have had the opportunities that everybody's having now.
sir.
You see the forbidden door, the revolving door, whatever you want to call it. John Morrison. John fucking Morrison.
Jesus.
Free that man. Free that man. If
What
anybody deserves the shackles off his feet, John Morrison. You feel me? All right, yeah, you came back for Miz and more Miz, hey ho. That was cool, man.
Yeah.
But still, man, you still got overshadowed by the Miz. Now you're a main event. Who the fuck watches main event? Feel me? Free John Morrison, free Ricochet, free Prince Puma.
Ricochet. Bro, what the fuck are they doing with Ricochet? That is one of the most talented, one of the best wrestlers in the world.
He's a ragdoll. He's a ragdoll now.
Yeah, no.
He's a rag.
Like, Bob, I know you watch Impact, bro, yeah? You see Trey Miguel. Yeah, bro.
My boy, Trey stayed. Trey motherfucking stayed. You know why? You know why I like the fact that Trey stayed? Because look what they did to MSK. Look what they did to Yo, shout out to Trey Miguel, and mark my words, I'm honest with you. If he don't keep that belt until next Bound for Glory, he's going to be a two-time or three-time X Division champ. Feel me? Mark my words until next Bound for Glory. Next, because Trey's the man. He deserves, even from being at an independent scene, Warrior Wrestling and all that shit. He deserves this shit, man. He deserves this shit, man. I see big things. Big things.
Yeah. He does, bro. And
Yo, Josh Alexander stepped up. You feel me? Shout out to Josh Alexander. Moose.
when Josh Alexander, you know, I want to talk to you about that, bro, because when he came into Impact and he started teaming with Ethan Page, what was your first impression of that, bro? Did you feel like Josh was going to get pushed eventually, or did you feel like he would have stayed, with Ethan, and if Ethan moved, Josh would have moved as well?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Again, before the North came to Impact Wrestling, there was already a tag team on the independent scene. You feel me? I always seen the Walking Weapon as a fucking solo star. You know what I'm saying? I always seen him. That's not my issue. Him become X Division champion, because I said that. I said that he's going to become X Division champion. I said that Option C was going to come back. I've said that. I'm not mad at how he won it. I'm not mad at how he lost it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm mad about is Ethan Page. Ethan Page, you left the North to join AEW. I dig it. But to join another tag team with Scorpio Sky, no disrespect to Scorpio Sky, man. Shout out to the man of the year, man. But I think Josh Alexander is the better wrestler and the better all-around champion, man. And he deserves all the accolades that's going to come to him. I don't think Ethan Page is gonna manifest as much as Josh Alexander is. I'll be honest. Man, I like Ethan Page. I like Scorpio Sky. But it's something about Josh Alexander, man. You know what I'm saying? It's something about him, man. Mm-hmm. Again, I like the technical dude. Yeah.
He stood out. He stood out to me, bro, straight from when I saw him with the North, bro. Yeah, bro. But with Ethan Page, it's a real interesting one, bro, because if you look at AEW right now, do you think that, the more crowded their roster becomes, it's going to affect them bad, bro, in the long term, unless they do something to fix it?
I like that question. I like that question. I do like that question. And again, and here's my biggest gripe with AEW. Again, they're doing everything. I fuck with it. I'm not even mad.
Oh yeah.
But they need a trios title. You have all these factions. You feel me? You got all these single belts, tag team belts. But let's up the ante. Let's give a trios belt. You know what I'm saying? To give some of the people that don't have or will not ever become TNT tag team AEW champion. You know what I'm saying? Or TBS. Even for the women, let's get a tag team in the gender trios belt. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's how I look at it, man. I think everything is going fine, but instead of introducing a new females belt, let's give trios titles so everybody can work. Everybody can look good. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing, man.
I mean, when they introduced the TBS championship, what was your first thought, man, when they introduced the TBS title for the women?
Number one, Thunder Rosa's gonna win it. Number
Yes,
two, number two, they're gonna end up uniting the belts, a unification match between Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I'm never really wrong, probably wrong, but you can't have two females titled. You cannot.
No.
You cannot.
Yeah.
So for all that, let's get another TBS title for the men. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot do that. You feel me? They're gonna that belt is not gonna last that long. Yes, they all switched over to TBS. Hooray, ha! But again, you cannot have two female champions. This is not Raw. It's not SmackDown. It's not WWE. Feel me? Nah. In this day and age, right now, your promotion, you cannot have two female titles. You feel me? I don't want to say they're copying nobody, whatever like that, but I see a bigger plan as far as they're going to do something that we didn't do with Raw and the SmackDown female belts, unite the belts. Feel me? That TBS is not going to last that long, brother.
I don't think so, bro.
Maybe wrong, but I might just be right, man.
No, man, you never know, bro. You know, with these things, you know, and since AEW's been incepted, we haven't really seen storylines get like rubbed out or raised. We've seen them follow through. You know, even if it's shit, if it's good, if it's indifferent, you know, they've always done the story, bro. You know, and I think they take a lot of risks with that sort of thing. You know, and if you look at you know, if you look at all the factions in on the roster, and that's exactly what we were talking about. The more guys they sign, you know, the trios title, it makes sense, bro.
Yeah. Or disband a lot of these factions. Disband the Pinnacle. Disband Team Taz, man. You feel me? Disband the Hardy Family Office. You know what I'm saying? Like, disband a lot of these dudes. You feel me? If not, let's get a trios title. That's it. That's it. Get like I'm telling you. Yes, we have all these shows: Elevation, Dark, Rampage, Dynamite. Yes, with all these shows, give all these extra people. You know what I'm saying? Something else to do. I understand the ranking systems count. Yes, I do understand that. I do. Yes, I do understand that. But give people something else to do. That's all, man.
I mean, what's your opinion about the ranking system, bro? Because then when Bryan Danielson came, a lot of fans were pushing him quick to be number one contender for Kenny Omega. And then you had, you know, at the beginning when AEW was starting off, the rankings meant everything. You had the top 5 teams.
The ranking system is no more. Unless you're on Elevation or Dark, the ranking systems do not count, man. I'll be honest with you, because right now, if you see the story, it's the Elite. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Then it's Danielson. Then it's Hangman. You know, it's a lot of circles coming to fruition. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't feel like they're gonna really get back to the ranking system until later on next year, because of the whole storyline with Hangman, Kenny Omega, Daniel Bryanson. It's gonna come to a point where let's make it a fucking triple threat match. Feel me? Hangman, Daniel Bryanson, and Kenny Omega. Fuck it, why not? You know what I'm saying? You know, but we don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like Tony Khan, man. I ain't gonna lie, because it seems like he's a fan as well. Feel me? It's not just a boss. He's a fan, whatever, like that. You know, despite if he does those shots, he's still a fan, and he's delivering the best pro wrestling a fan can ever ask for. You know, just like Impact. Shout out to Scott D'Amore, Ring of Honor. I feel bad for them bitches. Oh my God, man.
I wanted to talk to you about that as well, because I know it's a very sensitive subject for you, man. Because I know you guys are big fans of Ring of Honor, and so am I, bro. Yeah. You know, and a lot of guys who we love now came from Ring of Honor. Yeah, bro. What was your first thought, man, when you heard that news that Ring of Honor was no more? And, you know, what do you think should happen to that brand? Do you think AEW Tony Khan should buy it?
First of all, when I heard that Ring of Honor itself was going on a hiatus until April of next year, I was like, all right, cool. Maybe they're about to revamp the whole system and shit like that. But then when I heard that the parent company, Sinclair Broadcaster, was 12.6 or $5 million in debt, I was like, hold on, you can't. I don't think you come back from this. Fuck, who you owe? Decepticon? Like, who the fuck you owe, man? But as far as some of the wrestlers, I would like to see, guys like Matt Taven, Jonathan Gresham, Brody King. I would like to see a lot of these dudes, even Michael Bennett, what I'm saying? The Briscoes, man. I would like to see a lot of these dudes end up somewhere safe, happy. You know what I'm saying? First of all, why I can't really speak about Shane Taylor, man? Because Shane Taylor's going to eat regardless. Him and his crew going to eat regardless. I'm going to be honest with you. That shit didn't affect them. I'll be honest, that shit did not affect Shane Taylor. You know why? Because Shane Taylor was eating already. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't really know the rumors behind the backstory behind ROH. Sinclair broadcasting shit. I knew they was offered a deal in 2016, but they didn't take it. Now look at you now. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So Shane Taylor gonna be good. He's one of them guys where they're gonna be good regardless, man. WWE, they're not looking for Ring of Honor dudes, man.
Why not, bro? Why not? Why did they choose? Why did Vince McMahon announce, bro? Because I saw this on social and I was like, bro, what the fuck am I seeing? Because apparently WWE announced that they're not going to sign any more independent guys, and I was like, bro, is this a good idea for real?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If I had to ever interview one dude, that would be Vince McMahon, because I would love. I just want to know, like, what makes you tick, man? Like, what makes you like? This is a business move going on. I mean, honest with you, whatever he's doing, this is a business move. I don't know why he's doing this, because of who, but this is a whole business move, and this is something we actually might not be ready for. You know what I'm saying? I might be wrong. I'm not going to talk bad about WWE like, oh, hold on, this is it. They should pack it up. People got to remember, WWE has been around for 50 or 60 years. You think they're going anywhere now? Do you think they're going anywhere now? No. This is a business move going on. I don't know who the fuck Nick Khan is. I don't give two shits about the dude. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Fuck him. But Vince McMahon, he has something in store, man. And I'm just waiting to see it. Again, we not one of the podcasts that be like, yo, fuck Vince, da-da-da, pack it up. He's done. AEW wins, da-da-da, this WCW, ECW. It's not, this is business, bro. This is business. It ain't nothing personal, but this is business. You know?
Back then, both, if we talk about those days in, 96 to 2001, where WCW was pretty much right there with WWE, and they were even taking them, bro, until 98, 99. Do you think right now, when AEW came around, did you feel the same thing? Because, bro, I'll tell you right now, and I'll be real. When TNA came down, the first time.
Oh, I like that.
I was watching that shit from the Asylum days, bro. Yeah, when TNA used to go into the Asylum in Nashville, and I was watching that shit from there, and I was like, bro, TNA could overtake WWE. Yeah, and I was thinking that. Did you think that when AEW came to the show that they could be the ones? Man?
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Oh Lord, you hear sirens in the back? I told y'all niggas I'm from the hood, man. You hear the sirens in the back? But I'm gonna be honest with you. Big shout out to TNA, man. You know what I'm saying? Impact Wrestling, because they've been through the trenches, through bench prop, all that, and they still afloat. But my biggest issue with AEW I just didn't want them to forget that they have homegrown talent. Never forget about your homegrown talent. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got all these dudes, Andrade, Adam Cole, Dave Bryan, CM Punk, but don't forget about your four pillars: Darby Allin, Jungle Boy, MJF. What's the other boy? It's somebody else. Don't forget about the people, that we, that's the thing, man. And just remember, man, yes, we got all these high power stars, but just remember, man, this is still independent wrestling, because AEW is an independent wrestling just on national TV. Yeah. It's an independent company just on national TV. But don't make the mistakes that WCW did or TNA did, bring in all these stars and just forget about your homegrown talent, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about your homegrown talent. The people that was there since day one. Now you can't pay people because you're paying all these stars that's going to just take your money and leave when it's all said and done. That's all I'm saying. I didn't want them to be. I didn't want AEW just to forget about their talent, man. That's all. No. You feel me? That's real shit.
Man, something that I got asked a couple of weeks ago. Reloaded. Say WWE didn't classify themselves as a sports entertainment promotion, and they kept to being professional wrestling. Yeah. Do you think that it would be different in terms of who gets pushed, who became champion, the promos, the matches? Do you think if WWE maintained as a professional wrestling promotion primarily, do you think it would have changed the whole deal?
I'll be honest with you, man. If they didn't change, I'll be honest with you, WWE the only reason why WWE is big the way it is now is because they evolved into sports entertainment. WWE was wrestling, WWF was wrestling, but they evolved. Once Vince Jr. got involved, sports entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's so much good that came out of that, but then there's so much negative. Like, you got to remember, during the pandemic, during the whole 2-year, 3-year pandemic, whatever, if the shit even still going on, it was one sport still on, and that was wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's sports entertainment because of the whole live performances. I don't know, man. That's all you got me there, bro. That's the one thing you got me, man. You got me, man. I got a voice, man, but you got me right there, man. Again, man, WWE, man, it's something big in store, man. You feel me? AEW, man, hopefully, they be around for some years to come. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Again, don't throw all your eggs in one basket. Don't do, if you learn anything from Vince, man, you feel me? And Vince learned how to network and take chances with other people, And that's one thing. If I ever wanted to interview anybody in life, that's Vince McMahon. Because he's the reason why everybody's on their toes now. You feel me? If you notice, he's the reason why all these promotions is on watch, trying to up their game and shit like that. So, even if he's sports entertainment or pro wrestling, man, Vince is the god, man. I can't say nothing bad about that man, bro. You feel me? I can't. I don't know why he's doing this. It's not my business to know. Feel me? I just hope everybody else finds, even from the camera crew, even from people backstage, producers that get fired. I hope everybody finds a home.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's an industry riddled with politics, bro. Yeah. Both it's an industry that's been riddled with politics for a long time. From now what you see with Dark Side of the Ring to the whole shit with John Stossel and Dave Schultz to be on the mat with the steroid allegations, bro. To now where you see a lot of superstars, a lot of wrestlers get released, a lot of superstars, other promotions swooping it up. Man, when you see something like AEW, and you're right, bro, because that's why we got attracted to AEW in the first place, right? It's because they were bringing in homegrown talent. They were creating their own talent.
Yeah,
Man. And this is exactly what you were saying before. Is they were literally attracting us with great matches and homegrown talent.
Yeah.
And you're so right when you say the more big guys you bring in, you're gonna forget about your homegrown guys more.
Don't forget about that. Do not forget about your. Hold on. Yo, my co-host wants to get on. You got time for him?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
All right, hold on. Let me send this link real quick. Hold on, I got you real quick. Let me do this. See, just text me.
Hell yeah, man. Bring him.
Oh man. Hold on.
That's cool. It's all good, bro.
All right. I just sent the link. Hopefully he get it. I do my job, man. Look, I do my job. I try to take care while, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, man. Just don't forget about your homegrown. Don't forget about your homegrown talent, man. You know, you feel me? Because again, when you in debt, when your company's back up against the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like all that money you pay to all these stars, man, they're just gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? So, but hopefully this is not the case with AEW. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. And ladies and gentlemen, Kofi Weedston is about to join us right now, and Kenneth Stones is the other one half of the Dirty Heelz podcast. Ladies and gentlemen,
my bad, man. I do a lot of running around during the day, man. Thank you for my partner, man. My partner always holds me down, man. He's a great guy.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Brother Bo and Kofi Weedston, man, the unofficial podcast tag team champions.
Thank you. We love it, man.
So
I was rushing to be here, man. I didn't want good brother to get on me.
Nah, man. What I'm just telling you, yo, I can hold him down, he can hold me down. If I can't make it, he can make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always one of us, though. I have the best partner in the world, man. The best tag partner in the world, man. He's my Dash Wilder.
He's Dash Wilder, dang.
I love PR. That ass.
Well, Kofi, bro, we were talking about AEW, and we were talking about how the more wrestlers they sign to their roster, does that mean they'll forget about their homegrown talent? They're not gonna.
I've been saying this since day one that they should stop signing all the big names because you're gonna eventually forget about all the homegrown talent. But I do understand because I feel like everybody has an open contract in AEW, so everybody's always allowed to go to other promotions and make money. So I do kind of understand it, where they're coming from. They're trying to get their face out right now. They only been 2 years fresh, so they're trying to get their face out there. But I give them about 5 years. They made stars already. So just they made a lot of stars. A lot of people that we really didn't know about, unless you was an independent guy. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But so I just feel like they're doing the right thing, but they're kind of still doing the wrong thing with all the big names. You could have put the little guys in the place of these big names. I'm not too much of a fan of bringing all the old guys back. I'm definitely not.
Yeah, man. And we were, and that's actually a really good point, bro. That's actually a really good point, man, because I wanted to also talk about how WWE brings back Goldberg, and how WWE brought back the Undertaker for a while, a couple of years ago.
That's because they have no choice. They have no choice.
Yeah. They don't got nobody else to bring back.
Yeah, like when you all right, like good brother just said, you have nobody else to bring back. When you have bad do bad business with a lot of the wrestlers, or a lot of wrestlers just have bad animosity towards you, a lot of them don't want to come back because a lot of them have been offered to come back.
Yes, sir.
You know, i.e. Scott Steiner has been offered to come back many a time, but he just won't come back. You know, it's a lot of them just won't come back. I think WWE burns bridges.
Yeah, hey, yo, if you can't get Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame, you ain't getting nobody back.
God, and that's why I want to shout out to AEW, bro. I want to shout out to AEW what they're gonna do with the Owen Hart tournament,
That's
bro.
fire. That's fire. That's fire.
I mean,
I think they show respect and they show love to all of the pioneers that came before them. I think they do a great job at that. You know, I think they do a great job at putting wrestlers over, even if they lose. You know what I'm saying? So I give all respect to AEW.
And Kofi, bro, what was your first exposure to professional wrestling, man? Because both told me that he had to get you into pro wrestling, bro. You know, do you remember?
I'm gonna be honest. I used to watch it as a kid. I always tell good brother my first. I think the first wrestling match was Macho Man or the Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
When I was young, you know what I'm saying. But I grew up out of wrestling, and then you know me and good brother would hang out, and I would watch battle rap all the time.
What I
he
told
would come
you.
to my house, or
what I told.
what
did I tell you?
He would
tell you?
he would like we would be watching like right now. If I wasn't on this, I'll be watching battle rap. Like as soon as I get off of this, I'm gonna watch battle rap. But it's serious. He would come to our house and be like, "Yo, man, wrestling is on 8:00," and we would sit there and watch it with him. And then we started watching. I could tell you when I started watching it back. This is when he got me back watching it. When the night Seth Rollins betrayed the Shield.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That was the exact night I started watching it back. The exact night. I never forget because I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" And I didn't know who the Shield was, and then I just saw Seth Rollins betray Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, and I didn't really know what was going on, but I liked it, and after that we just kept watching it, and I started going to the independent matches by myself, and then I eventually because like I said, we were just watching wrestling, and then I just got some tickets to go to an independent match, a regular independent match, and then we just went and stopped from there. Once I took him to his first show, it was like crack. You know, we didn't stop. We didn't stop. We just went to our first show and then
all five boroughs,
and Jersey, or the whole tri-state.
Yeah.
Bro, and Kofi, bro, me and both have been talking about that, man. We talked about how you guys got together. We talked about, you know, the grind and the hustle. Yeah, how it's this shit is 24/7, and nobody really understand that. Yeah, man. Unless you in our shoes. Yeah, bro. Whether it's your guy, whether in my guy, whether in my shoes. Yeah, but whether you're in any of us, that's how you're gonna know, man.
Definitely.
Facts.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Facts.
You know, I said you guys are the tag team champions. If you look at pro wrestling and you see how important tag teams are.
Yo, it's crazy. If you don't have the right tag team, man, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to really see yourself elevate. You know what I'm saying? And then
because a lot of times, I look at it like, go ahead, good brother. I'll pick up after you.
And if you're not taking all of us, you're not taking none of us. That's how you look at it, man. That's how we look at it, man. You feel me? Go ahead, bro.
I look at it like also like I agree with him. And as far as the tag team thing goes, like we was friends, man. That's my friend. That's one of my best friends in the world. So like even before podcasting and everything, we was always a tag team. When people saw us on the block, we was always together. We was always the Dirty Heelz before the podcast, before everything. So just becoming a podcast tag team was kind of easy because, you know, I got a great fucking partner that always has my back. You know what I'm saying? Always. And I got his back. So I think that makes a lot because you got a lot of tag teams, wrestlers, and, you know, they really solo acts.
Yeah.
You know,
Montez Ford.
yeah, they're really
Montez
solo.
Ford.
Yeah, they're really solo acts, and we don't consider ourselves solo acts, man. We are like FTR. We are like the Four Horsemen. You know what I'm saying? We consider ourselves a real tag team. You know.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, bro, I respect that 100%, bro, because you know, me and Bob were even talking about that when we kicked off the show tonight, man. I said, you know, you guys have been following me for 2 years now, man. I've been following you guys now for 2 years, you know, bro, and there's that. It's just that respect, you know, of you guys being a team and you guys doing what you guys do. I have nothing but respect for that, man. And this is why I did this show tonight. Is because you know, I even told both, but I've been a pro wrestling fan since I was a kid, since '97. And even if I'm MMA, shit don't make a difference. Yeah, I wanted to
You know what's
showcase.
crazy? I used to go to MMA matches back in the day.
Yo.
I used to go to MMA matches back in the day. I had a friend, and he was fucking awesome. I was in the military at one time, and that's what we trained at. You know, we trained the MMA thing. And I had a friend, man. This thing, I wish I knew his name, man, but he was so fucking good. He was undefeated in the whole military. So we would go to all his matches, and then we would get tickets to go to UFC. For me, I think the UFC thing was too hard because it was too many punches, man. It's too many punches for me. I'm like, yo, man, come on. For me, UFC is like a street fight. I'm like, no.
Yo, I want to give you a shout out, bro, because this is your 60th episode, man. So thanks for having us on for your 60th episode. I ain't get a chance to say that shit earlier, man, but thank you for having us on, man. I didn't realize it until just now. It's 60th.
Congrats to you. That's a lot, man. 60 episodes. That's a lot, bro. That's consistency.
Thank you.
That bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. You know, but no one really knows this, man. Is you know, I've been around since 2014.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. But it's just now, bro. In the past couple of years, that I've learned how to do podcasts, and I've got the confidence to do this. You know. So, bro, I've got to make up for lost time. You know what I mean, boys?
I told you was around when we got here. I told you was around when we got here, bro.
You're not making up. You're not making up for lost time, really. You just improving your time. That's it.
That's it, man. And you know,
because we still learning. Honestly, man, we jumped into this podcast thing by accident. It was nothing that like we was looking for or planned on. You know, we just jumped into it, and we hoped for the best. You know, good brother probably could tell you, man, I didn't hope for the best.
Okay. He still don't hope for the best, but he with the ride. He with the ride, though. He with the ride.
You always gotta have one optimistic person.
Yeah, that's it. And Kofi, bro, you rap too, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah, you spit bars too, right, boy? And I had I remember you guys sent me a video, a tune that you did, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I rap from time to time, man. Good brother. If you come to my house between 4 and 6 o'clock,
so he just we go to his house for dinner then. We go to Kofi's house for dinner then. Fuck it. So we can hear him rap.
Let's see. You know, guys, one similar thing that I always see in pro wrestling and I see in MMA is politics. And I was about to talk to this about to Bo before you joined, Kofi. And you know, now that you joined, I want to talk to you guys about this to sort of close everything off. And you know, bro, it's, you know, that's what I was saying, from Dark Side of the Ring to when they did the Beyond the Mat documentary in '98 about the steroid allegations and Hogan on the seat, and Vince McMahon on the seat, Linda McMahon, the whole joint, and then they had, you know, and then that carried on now with Dark Side of the Ring. When you guys see those things, yeah, and you know, you see things like what they did with Chris Kanyon, or what they did with Yeah.
It's like I told you earlier, bro. It's like I told you earlier. A lot of shit happened in the world of professional wrestling. It's just some shit gets swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? But it's shout out to the guys from Dark Side of the Ring, because a lot of these stories was told over the years, but not into depth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it's more stories to come. We just don't know about it, man. I can't wait for the Macho Man and Stephanie McMahon story to come out. You feel me? It's a lot of stories that, you feel me, that needs to be told.
I think for me, the politics is crazy because it's politics in everything, every sport. So, you know, I can't even say it's just wrestling. You know, if you have enough money, you could buy your way out of anything, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's basically the politics is money, man. Like, you got enough money, you could get out of it. You know, it was steroid scams in every sport. And if you had enough money, you could make it out of it with no scratch. You know what I'm saying? It's always a drug scam. It's always some type of scam. I look at it like if you got enough money, they can sweep it under the rug. They don't care. It's Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is a household name.
But did you see how much power Hogan had?
Yeah.
Did you see how much power?
But you got to think.
Man had power out his ass.
All right. You got to look. I look at Hulk Hogan. Like, you remember the first Captain America movie?
Yes, sir. Yep.
And like Captain America, he was like just going around, and he was known as Captain America. He was going around doing things, but he wasn't Captain America until he stepped out and started. Stepped out of the shadows and started going to war. That's how it is with Hogan. Hogan was like Mr. Captain America back then to me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think Hogan couldn't do no wrong until the 90s, until people started waking up and really telling the truth about things.
That man had power, man. Like, he had power. Like, he could have turned WWF into nothing. Like, he could have really had Vince McMahon locked up for some years, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
He could have fucked that whole shit up straight up. Yeah. But do you think that's why he ended up moving to WCW? Hell yeah. You forget my shit, I won't tell your shit. We all good, man.
That's also why Vince McMahon probably keeps Hogan so tight. Cuffed up. You know, that's probably why after all these years, Vince McMahon still brings Hogan back. After all these years, he still gives him some type of paycheck after all these years. You know what I'm saying? But you also got to look at it like he was the first. Like, all right, there were probably many wrestlers before. But I look at Hogan like, I always tell good brother, he was the Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? You had mad wrestlers, mad rappers before. But once Run DMC came, it was a format. There was a set. It became cool. You know what I'm saying? And it became worldwide. That's the same thing with Hogan. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling was cool, but until Hogan came, it wasn't worldwide. It wasn't this big global thing. Oh, and that's why
crazy. He was really taking vitamins, steroids. He was saying the phrase and really taking vitamins. Right? He was really taking needles in his ass, right?
But that's why they keep him so close. That's probably why they keep his jaw, give Hogan these things. That's probably why I do a lot of things for these wrestlers. You got to think, man. They probably got stories they won't tell. It's a lot of wrestlers that won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we probably never hear the stories that the Undertaker got.
No, hell no. Yeah, there are some wrestlers that get favored. By WWE or by any promotion. Yeah, that bro, you leak that shit. Yeah, and I will sue your monkey ass.
It's not even. You got to think who Vince McMahon is, bro. You sue you for what? You get hit. Why would I sue you? I could just hit you. You got enough money. You got enough money to take whoever he want out.
Vince is not like that, though. Vince is not like that, man. Vince will take you to court with a neck brace on and make you look bad, bro. I'm telling you, Vince ain't putting the hit out. Vince is taking you to court, bro. If he can take one, look.
When I first saw both that Vince McMahon was a cold-hearted bastard, was when he ended up buying WCW. In 2001. When they were when they were going down, and he knew they were going down. So, bro, why not, bro? You come down to me. Yeah,
he was already eating up territories though by taking people's stars and all that. So fuck it. Let's not stop at taking stars. Let me take your whole fucking company. Let me buy your whole shit, man. If I had one person That was Vince. I need to interview, man. One person, bro.
I also look at that WCW issue.
Yeah.
Is the reason why they're having issues now.
Ooh.
I never heard this. Never heard this.
All right, I look at it like they were so indulged into taking them down, and then they became the kings of the hill, right? Now you have no one else. No one else is on the top. They're not worried about Impact. They're not worried about Ring of Honor. But then you got AEW comes out of nowhere.
So weird.
You know what I mean? And now they have competition. You got to imagine, you never had competition in the last how many years?
Hey, he's not worried about that. He is not worried about that. Vince, I'm telling you, if he's letting stars go, he wants AEW to go bankrupt. I don't know, bro. Like that's how, like I tell you, it's a master plan for the Vince.
Yeah, he is. But I also look at it like this: Vince McMahon just let all of those wrestlers go, right? They flooded the market. He flooded the market with top tier talent wrestlers, right?
Yeah.
Now, that's not enough money to go around for everybody. It's not enough types to go around for everybody. So a lot of these talents that he let go is not going to get signed. A lot of these talents are going to struggle. A lot of talents are not going to get paid.
I said that.
So Vince he was type smart. He was type smart. He's like, yo, if you're going to take these people, go ahead, take them by all means. Because you're not going to pay all of them what I was paying them, so it don't matter.
But again, good thing the world is bigger than what it is. That's the world is bigger than what it is. Because of course, everybody not going to make it to AEW. Everybody not going to make it to Impact. You know what I'm saying? But again, you got MLW, you got NWA Power. You know what I'm saying? You got these other little promotions out here, Championship Wrestling, Florida. You got
local promotions, and you got local hometown promotions. So I think the local
New Japan, you got New Japan and all that, man. You feel me?
I think the local hometown promotions will probably make more money than anybody right now because it's so many people that want to see these wrestlers, and if they book them, we're gonna go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like when Ascension first got released,
we
went and saw them ASAP.
Ooh, man, that was a cold-hearted deal, man, and you know.
So, I mean, it's a lot going on when it comes to WWE, man. You know, it's a lot going on, but like I said, I'm a ride or die AEW guy, and that's, you know, I turned the tides, man. I had to go, man. That's it, man. Ride or die.
Kofi,
he's one of the marks. He's one of the marks.
That's it.
What's that?
What led to you being a ride or die AEW guy, bro? What made that transition for you, man?
I think what made me make that transition was Young Bucks versus, I think it was All Out. Which one was it? The Young Bucks versus
look.
Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros. I always forget, but I think it was the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros. And then once that happened, I just was a ride or die fan for the Lucha Bros. So wherever they went, I just rolled with them. And then AEW was just so exciting, man. I love the Dark Order. When they first happened, the Dark Order, I was a big Dark Order fan. It was just so much going on, man. You know, I just love AEW, man. I'm not gonna lie, the flips, I like the commentary. It's one of the main reasons why I stick around is the commentary.
I love the commentary.
Excalibur's nasty.
He's top 5, if you ask me. Commentary, I love him. He's one of the main reasons why I stick around, man. You know, him and Tony Schiavone. And then, you know, the thing about AEW is they always do something surprising. So it's always something surprising. You never really know what it's gonna be. Even with the Orange Cassidy was another reason why I stayed. Orange Cassidy was like one of my favorite independent guys. Yeah. And then once he came there for the Royal Rumble, I was like, oh, I gotta watch this, man. I gotta, you know. So it was just very surprising, and it was awesome, man, to me. You know, everything AEW does right now. It's some hit or miss. Some things are hit or miss. I think they need a little work on the female division, but it's coming together.
We were, and I already got Bob's opinion on this, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think the TBS championship? What do you think? What was your opinion when the TBS title was announced, Kofi?
I kind of think it makes sense But then again, at first I didn't think it makes sense because the female division for me right now in AEW isn't set in stone. It's not like you have a bunch of girls like WWE women who we know. You just got a bunch of women that we know of, and they don't really have too much of a gimmick or too much of anything that, as far as I'm concerned, you know. So I think it's cool, but I think the tournament, honestly, I think the tournament gave people a reason to watch a little more female in AEW. I think they have great female wrestlers. I'm not taking that away from their talent. I just think some of their gimmicks are just corny, man.
100%, bro. And you know, by saying that, you know, when you look at them, like 60% of them seem the same.
Yes.
Yeah? So you see some of them, and you know, they seem the same. You know, you see it, but you see someone like when Britt Baker won the AEW Women's Championship, and she gave that promo at the end. You know, straight away there was your set in stone right there.
Yeah.
And that promo actually reminded me, and I know it's stupid to put it in the same bracket, but it reminded me when Stone Cold Steve Austin gave the promo in the 96 King of the Ring.
Yeah.
It was that good. That's why. It was a great promo. You know, you can't deny her promos. She does cut great promos. I think they worked on Britt Baker to the point where she's good now.
She's always been great, man. She's always been great, man. She's always been good, man. That's like I said, man, with the whole TBS shit, there's gonna be no choice for them to unify these belts. Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think the TBS shit is gonna be good. I tell him this all the time. That TBS shit, I don't know. It's not gonna be good. Trios title.
I think they have a lot of good female wrestlers, man. And they have a chance right now to put on good female matches because WWE is the only competition and their female division sucks right now. So they have a chance right now to do something new and different. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who they put that TBS title on right now because honestly, they're making a star, which is also good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not putting on nobody who's already had a title or, you know what I'm saying? They've been working on these female division for a while now. So I think Jay Cargill's going to get it. He's the main one. Ooh. But, you know, you still got Ruby Riott out there. You still got all these other great women wrestlers that they're eventually going to have great women matches with. So I'm riding with AEW regardless of the situation.
And I want to get your opinion on this too as well, Cole, because we got Bo's opinion, and me and Bo had, you know, we were buzzing about this. You say they got Ruby Riott, bro, yeah, but when they signed CM Punk, yeah, what was your first thought when CM Punk came into AEW after 7 years out?
I ain't care. Wasn't excited.
Hell yeah.
See, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a CM Punk fan like everybody else is because, like, I didn't really watch wrestling around that era. I didn't watch wrestling around the CM Punk time. I kind of was like, I was doing other stuff, man. You know, I didn't watch it around that time. So, like, when Good Brother had to put me on CM Punk, I watched all the stuff, but I just wasn't, like, cool. Like, he said he was coming back 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
1,000,000.
Yeah.
So, being that you said you come back 1,000,000 times, that's like your parents telling you they're gonna give you $10 every week and they never give it to you, and eventually they give you $10. You're like, well, I'm not excited anymore about it.
When he was supposed to come back, he didn't come back. Then when he came back behind stage. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that kind of brought nostalgia when he came back on a Fox behind stage on Fox.
Yeah, you a bitch now, man. Yeah. Then you wasn't even there for that long, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of blew the nostalgia. I wasn't excited. I mean, I'm cool that he's here now. I'm cool with it. But like I said, I'm never excited about old wrestling. I'm never excited about old wrestling.
He don't put in no work. He don't put in any work. He don't put in as much work as Daniel Bryanson, bro. Daniel Bryanson.
It's not that he put in work. I just don't care. Like, you took all this time. Like, Daniel Bryan never took his time off. Like, I just don't care about you, like, no more. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I feel like there's so many other wrestlers that could be in his spot right now, facing in that tournament, going against somebody else or going against Eddie King. There's so many other wrestlers you can have going against Eddie Kingston, other than the CM Punk. It's nothing wrong with CM Punk. Kudos to him and all that, but I'm just not personally a big fan.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. And I wanted to, you mentioned the Eddie Kingston rivalry, the Eddie Kingston story. Kofi, bro, I wanted to get your thoughts on that as well. Is because, and both, I want to get your thoughts on this too, bro. Is that, when they bring these guys in, right, most of them and majority of them come from the independents and they sort of start off together, right? Yeah, you got guys like CM Punk and Samoa Joe, Daniel Bryan, all these guys that actually started off Ring of Honor together. Yeah, bro. So when I heard Eddie Kingston's promo on Rampage, you saw there was a little bit of that shoot. There was that shoot in there too. Yeah.
For me, this is the most believable shit that CM Punk has been in. It's I don't know. It seemed like it was a shoot to me, but then again, Eddie Kingston is a serious motherfucker. So it seemed so serious. And the way they played it was great to me. I feel like this is giving CM Punk a little edge on being tough because he seems like soft to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
On being tough. You fight Eddie Kingston. If you beat Eddie Kingston, I give you a little toughness. I give you a little edge. I give you a little fight to go on. So I'm cool with him fighting Eddie Kingston. I like Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're badass. So I like Eddie Kingston.
Badass. Yeah. Well, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's one thing to be in the Indies and get signed by a bigger company, and don't forget where you came from, you know what I'm saying, and still, give back and shit like that. But I felt like, it was a shoot. I felt like Eddie Kingston felt like CM Punk is a bitch, man. You feel me? Now you're riding this train. Don't ride this train if you wasn't riding this train in the beginning. And if you was, you forgot about us. You know what I'm saying? So hop the fuck off, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm an Eddie Kingston fan. I've always been from ROH, CZW, AAW, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, CM Punk is a bitch, bro. You a bitch. You got signed and still forgot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still forgot. How you forget, my nigga? And then when you got fired or you left, you never made an attempt to come back to the Indies and none of that shit. You stayed away. You tried your hand at MMA. It got spanked out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You never came back and show love. You're a phony partner. Like Eddie Kingston said, you're a phony. You're a fraud, man. That ass.
Listen, he should have stayed. He should have stayed gone, bro. There is no point. Yeah, I mean, it goes back. It goes back to what you were saying about Bobby Fish, and we were talking about how Bobby Fish is the same age. Kenneth, bro. We were talking about how Bobby Fish is the same age as CM Punk. And bro, you can even say Eddie Kingston as well. Eddie Kingston, spring chicken. You look at their work inside the ring. Yeah, bro. And you look at how they stayed in pro wrestling all this time.
They stayed in contact with their fellow independent stars that they didn't talk to. CM Punk didn't.
It's enough. It was enough space out here for CM Punk to still go make money and still go wrestle somewhere else, regardless of AEW not even being around. He could have literally picked up another company off their feet.
Yeah. But no, you tried to go to MMA.
It's little things like that. It's little things like that. You putting money in other people's pockets. You helping other people out. I don't really know the behind the scenes stuff and what's going on, but I've never seen to thousands of indie matches. Never seen them.
He forgot. He forgot. He forgot where he came from.
We've been going to indie matches for 4 years. Never seen it. So, like, I can't.
Bro, to be fair, but this is funny as fuck. I was watching old TNA, like 2003. And I saw a blonde-haired, baseball short wearing CM Punk.
Yeah, he was with Raven. Yeah,
he was with Raven and the other guy, bro, Julio Nero. And they made up the three-man team. And bro, out of that team, CM Punk was never a guy I expected to move the way he moved. Yeah, up in the world of pro wrestling.
Out of that team, honestly, Raven was my favorite.
Yeah.
And I think the problem was that Raven was going down at the time.
Yeah.
It was Ravens down, going downhill at the time, and CM Punk was actually moving up the ranks at the time. So I kind of understand.
Raven never forgot. Raven never forgot, though. Even if Raven got signed, it didn't get signed, he never forgot. You can go back to thousands of matches from that time where CM Punk was in Impact and Raven was in Impact. How many times do you see Raven come back to independent wrestling or ECW Memorial shit? You've never seen CM Punk. That's why when the Tony Khan did that whole tribute, you know what I'm saying, to the ECW legends, CM Punk bitch ass gonna run down. Oh, nigga, first of all, nobody even cares about that ECW. When you was champion, nobody cares about that ECW, boy. Pack that shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think CM Punk is a clout chaser, man. At this moment in time, you're a clout chaser, boy.
I agree with you on that one.
That's it. You're a clout chaser, man. Daniel Bryan never forgot. You know what I'm saying? That ass. And if you go through Eddie Kingston, you all right. You know what I'm saying?
So what did you guys think when Christian came back and Christian came to AEW and when Edge and Christian started coming back to wrestling full time? And in my opinion, Edge looks better as time went on. Well, he had a great match with Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel. But Christian, when he came into AEW again and he had that match with Kazarian, I was like, yeah, he looked good, but he don't look good.
I think the problem with it was like everybody's used to seeing, like, everybody who doesn't watch WWE, all the people who watch only WWE was so used to seeing Christian with Edge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people probably didn't watch Impact Wrestling when he was there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but a lot of people probably did. So they probably felt it was kind of weird. Like for me, like I said, I'm never excited when the old guys come back, man. I'm never.
It's nothing wrong with old dudes coming back, but you got to put in the work, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I give the biggest respect to Edge, man. I'm honest with you, because since he's been back, he's been in matches.
Christian's put in work, man.
No.
Christian has
I
better this year.
I got nothing against Christian. Man. He's not my favorite wrestler, but he puts in work, man. You feel me? Like I don't have problem with part-timers that come in and, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the Big Show, fuck Mark Henry, fuck them niggas like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think Big Show and Mark Henry, boy, that was man, that was a gamble.
Why are they even there? I don't even know why they there, bro.
That was a big gamble for AEW.
I think Big Show and Mark, it was cornballs for me, man, because like as soon as it was time to jump ship, they jumped ship. And like they was just, I was like, yo, y'all, they was so loyal to WWE, and y'all was so quick to jump ship. But you know what? I look at it like they saw something coming that we didn't know about.
Yeah, like getting kicked in the head by Randy Orton.
Get fired.
Real shit.
But jump ship or get fired.
Real shit.
Do you think that was the same thing that happened with Matt Hardy? When Matt Hardy came into AEW, what was your first thoughts when you saw that? Because Matt Hardy was still wrestling, bro, and he slimmed down.
I'm a fan of Matt Hardy. No matter what gimmick he played, no matter how he give it up, I'm a fan of Matt Hardy, man. Yeah. Even in WWE, bro, I was a fan of Matt Hardy. You know what I'm saying? He's not Jeff, but he's Matt fucking Hardy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think the only thing that took away from his debut was it was no crowd.
It was during the pandemic.
But also his debut came at the same day Brody Lee's debut came. So the nostalgia kind of clashed right there. It was kind of like who you're more excited for right now. Yeah. So it was kind of a clash, but I was excited for definitely Matt Hardy, man. You know, I'm a big
Yeah.
man, so I'm excited for him.
So, but that's what we were saying, right? Like, because they signed all these big guys after Matt Hardy. Where's Matt Hardy? Right now.
No, he's still
Matt
playing.
Hardy.
I think right. Me personally, I think Matt Hardy's doing a great job of putting younger talent over.
Yeah, the Hardy family office. I just think they need to introduce a
private
trios
party.
title so they go all eat.
Yep.
You know, Matt Hardy's doing good, man. I think he put Suo over, private party. You know, the push in the play. It's just they need to introduce a trios title because all these factions and nobody's really getting no. You know what I'm saying? No time, bro. I'm gonna stress the trios title.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you know, guys, you know, this industry is one of those things, right? When Goldberg came back, in WWE, and he botched the Undertaker at Crown Jewel with the jackhammer and almost broke his ass. Yeah, I was at that point. That's when my thought on Legends returning went down. You know, I flushed that shit down Twitter straight off. You know,
Yeah.
unless you're a legend who's still in shape and you've still been putting in work and you haven't lost touch with the business, for say like CM Punk did 7-8 years, and you only been out for like 1-2, bro, come back and work again, man. You know?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not at least with Undertaker, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Undertaker still worked. He still worked. Goldberg don't work for nothing,
What's
man.
our guy that works, man? Old black guy. Pee Wee.
Too Cold Scorpio.
Too Cold Scorpio.
Now, Scorpio.
Look at this.
But he needs to hang it up too. It's his time. It's his time. He needs to hang it up too.
No, I'm giving an example. I'm giving an example. Now, take Too Cold Scorpio. He can actually wrestle. He can actually still go. He'd actually still put in work, and he's never stopped. Now look at Goldberg.
Yeah.
Goldberg stopped. He was never really that good.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you treat yourself and your body as a wrestler. Like some guys just stop. Some guys keep going because they love it. It's a passion. But you could tell some guys was just in it for the money.
Yeah. Goldberg was in it for the money. That's why he never kept working now.
He was never really an independent. He was never an independent guy. He was just a WWE guy, WCW guy. He was never a real wrestler.
Nah, he wasn't. He's a football star.
Yeah.
Man, he's an asshole. He's a complete asshole, bro.
Yeah.
He ended Bret Hart's career in 2000. Yeah. And he ended and bro, he was this close to ending the Undertaker's career, bro, for good.
Yeah.
And that wasn't no normal 1-2-3 match. Yeah. Any fan who watched that shit, would bro, I just turned off the damn TV. I was like, you gonna be having a fucking laugh.
Anytime you show Goldberg, I turn it off.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When Goldberg faced off with when he returned and he faced off with Kevin Owens, I was like, bro, what is this shit?
Wow.
And look, and they squashed Kevin Owens. Now look at Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens never going to recover from that unless he leaves. Go about the business, Kevin.
Kevin Owens is leaving. He's gone.
Go about the business, man.
Where would you put Kevin Owens? AEW, MLW, Impact?
There's only one place for him to go. One place for him to go.
Doesn't matter. Kevin Owens is good on any block. Doesn't matter.
Would you send him to Japan? Would you send him to New Japan?
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
That'd be a great fit for his ass.
It's not. I look at it too like this. It's not many big companies right now in the United States.
Yeah.
Big televised companies. You got WWE, AEW, you got Impact, you got GCW, and you got a couple others that's televised. Like I've been saying, it's not enough money for everybody to get. Not enough money to go around. Like Tony Khan got bread, but he don't got bread for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think some guys are good. Some guys are gonna have to fend for themselves.
Unless you make your own promotion. Hey.
That's it.
You know somebody schools that got bread, make their own promotion. That's it. Get together, start your own shit. That's the only way. You know?
You know what, bro? Whether you look at WWE, pro wrestling, whether you look at MMA, whether you look at the NFL, the NBA, anything, every sport has their share of politics. They have their share of corruption. They have their share of good times, bad times. You know, anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we love this shit. That's why we love to do what we do, because there's always shit to talk about.
Yeah.
And so, to having said that, I wanna thank you guys, man, for coming on the show. It was a damn pleasure, man. And you know, for Kenneth Stones to join us at the end, and both, man, the time you put in as well.
Thank you, my brother. But love, man. Yo, anytime you need us, man, we good, bro. Anytime, bro. You always good. Always good, bro.
Anytime. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Shit, yeah. You know.
We had fun, had a blast, man.
Yo, come on, man. Yo, happy 60th episode to MMA Reloaded, man. Real talk, man. Sports talk, man. He got what you need, man. You feel me? And he got the Dirty Heelz. This shit is Dirty Heelz approved all the way. Let's go.
Make sure y'all go like and leave a comment, man. Y'all know what to do. Drop a comment.
Happy anniversary to my guys, man. Dirty Heelz podcast, man. Yeah, you know the vibe. Yeah, bro, it's live and direct. Yeah, peace and direct, man. You guys have a good night, man. Have a good day, brother.
You too, my brother. Love is love. Like, subscribe, comment.